Hey, this is Brendan Walsh.
And this is Nick Thune. How's it going, everybody? Looney Thunes. I'm going to be on tour with...
You whatever.
Hey, how's it going? This is Brendan. I'm here with Nick.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Do you guys have any records by any bands from the state of Maine?
You looking for anything specific?
Just kind of, we were going to call Maine.
I like folk.
Maybe folk?
Folk bands from Maine. I guess you could do a quick Google search. You want to hang on a minute?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, wait, I have my own hold music here.
I like the idea of getting put on hold
And then putting them on hold back. He kind of, did you get that? He passive aggressively was like, well, I'll Google folk bands from Maine. Like, you guys could have done this on your own. That's true. You could just say that stuff into the microphone too.
I was going to say something away from the microphone to you, and then...
Something anti-Semitic.
That's you.
That's my territory.
That's your gig. I don't... And that's like that type of thing where if I were to do it, people would be like, you're kind of doing Brendan's thing.
Anti-Semitic, It's funny how, like, that's the only...
Stop messing with the volumes, man.
No, I have to. That's like peeking out there. There's a lot of...
I saw you peak in Vegas.
You see? That's right. We took drugs in Vegas. Are we allowed to say that? Is that going to hurt our careers? This is giving me a headache.
Hello? Oh, he's still Googling.
Hello. You're on. You have it too. Timmy Tommy. The Twin Towers. The Twin Towers of Wrestling. You listen to me, Mean Gene. When I get my hands on Andre the Giant, I'm gonna pick him up over my head, and I'm gonna body slam. I'm gonna make him wish he was mythical. Tic-tac-toe, bitch. I'm gonna get three X's in a row on you. You're gonna get 2 O's, and I'm gonna block that off, bitch. This is Timmy.
Oh yeah, it's been hard to live with, man.
You wanna play Connect 4, motherfucker?
No marks, no scars, no blemishes on the holster, brother. But inside, man, I've been scarred for 1 long year. Everywhere I go, man, all the little holsters ask
I don't think this guy's gonna come. I think he's just like, he's not coming back, baby.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello?
You said you were looking for folk bands from Maine.
Yes.
All I'm doing is just a Google search to look for it.
I guess we could check that out then. I just didn't know what you guys would have in stock. We're going to call Maine for this episode. Is that okay with you?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thanks a lot.
Oh, do you know who Jason Segel is?
Yeah. Do you know who?
Yeah.
You do? Okay,
Do you
thanks.
know who Jason Segel is? We know who he is.
I love those local
And
record
we want
stores.
to give you.
They know who Jason Segel is at the local record store. There's another one. I feel like we're getting his numbers back up. Not that this podcast is designed to sway things in either direction.
This is Nick Thune. I'm here with Brendan Walsh.
Hold on, Hulk Hogan has something he wants to say.
Well, today, man, in WrestleMania 4, we're gonna wipe all that controversy out. Andre the Giant in the 2nd round, when you're fresh as a daisy, with the whole world watching, I'm gonna prove, brother, that I can beat you anywhere, anytime.
You have an announcement, huh, Nick?
I have an announcement to make. I'm going to be on tour May 7th in Brooklyn at Union Hall with Andre Highland. May 9th.
Andre the Giant?
Andre the Giant Highland. And then May 9th with Michael Ian Black in Athens, Georgia. May 10th with Michael Ian Black, Charlotte. May 11th. Give me the voice. Give me. I want to hear Tommy say this.
Okay.
Timmy.
Well, let me take mine down.
And
May 11th, Durham, North Carolina, with Michael Ian Black. May 12th, Asheville, North Carolina, with Michael Ian Black, brother. And then May 13th, Nashville, Tennessee, with Michael Ian Black, baby. NickThune.com, buy them tickets.
There you go. That's Timmy Towers.
Timmy Towers.
Should we call Michael Ian Black?
Call him. I wonder if he'd answer.
I mean, yeah, it's a strange number. You know those strange numbers, it depends on when you get... I mean, I'll answer a strange number sometimes because I'm just like, what the hell?
Hey,
if
why
it's
not?
Something
I'll do it.
fucking stupid, I'll just hang up.
Especially if I'm with somebody, I'll throw it on speaker and just say, like, let's see what happens, you know?
Yeah.
And then turns out.
And then it's like, oh shit, child support.
Yeah. I mean, I support children. Do you have that whistle ready or not?
Wait, say it again?
I support children. I should run my own child support.
I had to turn down. There you go, everyone.
Hey, we're figuring this out as we
That's
do
good.
it.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
Well, it's, we need what would be good is, it's just tough because you want to have control over, like, unless you have somebody who's equally, like, you want somebody with good comedic sensibilities to be working the stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like...
And we don't get that benefit of having that.
We don't have, like, a producer, but, I mean, I prefer to...
So Brendan is learning and he's doing it. He runs
Well, it's just like, it's complicated. There's like, and also a big problem is, in my defense, like when I was editing the last podcast, when I spent hours editing this fucking stupid podcast that nobody even listens to, you got to take into account that phone connections are fucked up sometimes.
Don't get negative about our listeners.
Fuck our listeners.
We were number one on iTunes 2 weeks ago.
If I met one of my listeners on the street, I'd pick him up over my head, I'd fucking slam him on the ground, and I'd do an atomic leg drop right on his neck. And then I'd fucking punch him so hard that his mama would feel it. Oh, yeah.
And I'd sit there and... I don't know. I'd try and break it up.
No.
Let me just take that down. It's just, yeah, if we did this every day, it would be like a fucking well-oiled machine. But we
do it once. We've done one every 3 months.
We do, yeah. I mean, once a week. It'd be nice if we could do it more. All right, calling Michael Ian Black. You do the talking first, and then I'll come in as Timmy Castle.
Timmy Towers?
Or Timmy Towers. There are these guys.
You're Tommy Towers, by the way.
Oh, Tommy Towers, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Michael Ian Black. This is Nicholas Thune. I'm here with Brendan Walsh.
Hi, how's it going, Michael?
Oh, hey guys.
We're recording. We're recording a live podcast right now. I just announced our tour, and we just thought, hearing it from the horse's mouth would be nice.
Yeah, we figured that if we asked you to be on the podcast, you would say no. So we called you from a disguised number and ambushed you.
Tell me again who this is.
This is Nick Thune and Brendan Walsh.
And this is Tommy Towers, half of the Twin Towers from the WWE, baby. Oh yeah, Michael Ian Black. I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna snap that pencil neck and jam your needle dick right up your ass, baby.
And who do you represent?
The Twin Towers of wrestling.
It's Brendan. It's your pals, Brendan and Nick, and we're
it's just
promoting.
A couple good guys.
We're just trying to be funny over here.
Oh, got it. Oh no, it's very funny, and I'm really enjoying it. Hold on, can you guys hold on 1 second?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. Talk to each other for a second. I'm just in Beverly Hills. I have to deal with something ASAP, and I will get right back to you. Hold on.
We're
Okay,
just
we have
put our
hold
whole
music.
so. He's a nice guy to talk to.
He's a swell guy. He might be on the other line with like his family.
Guys, are you still there?
Yeah, we're here. We have the hold music playing.
And what radio station is this again?
It's K-Jams 102.7.
Oh, okay. And
0.6?
forgive me. Did I have something scheduled with you?
No, we were just calling you won free tickets to the Bruce Springsteen cover band. Jerry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Jerry Weinstein and the L Street band.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at the Rainbow Room tonight at 8 o'clock.
So you got two
that's-
tickets, you and a friend, and we pay for an Uber X.
Oh, that's fucking great. I mean, I didn't even know I had entered. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for
Do
listening.
you need me to say something like the jams is the jam? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
this is Michael Ian Black. I love 102.7.6 the K-Jams.
Yeah, the phrase that
Michael
pays.
Ian Black. I love 107.6. The break. Hey, like that.
That's
That's
perfect.
good. We're going to use that.
That's great. Thank
Okay,
you.
Cool. Yeah, no, my pleasure.
Well, that's it.
that's
See
it,
Michael
yeah.
Ian Black and Nick Thune on tour. You get lots of zany stuff like this. Thanks for playing along, Michael.
Hey, yeah. So, no, look. I'm glad you guys called because it really reminded me about my upcoming podcast later today with Comedy Bang Bang. It kind of got me psyched up for it. And
Look, let's do this thing. You're going to improv some songs.
Yeah.
Give me all sorts
Oh,
of different
shit.
feels. Give me all
Now
We've
we
got
got
Scott
Comedy
on
Bang
our
Bang.
podcast.
That's what we'll do.
Colors of the
Thanks. That's a
rainbow,
good idea,
colors of
Michael.
me.
We're just going to play the Comedy Bang Bang
Yeah, if you could
podcast
put
for the
all
rest
human
of our
history-
podcast. So have fun on Comedy Bang Bang. And for those of you at home listening, enjoy Comedy Bang Bang.
into this song. That's what I would like.
Levels.
thank you.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Brave young
All right,
Thanks,
see you,
Michael.
Michael. Thank you.
Got it.
Here we go. This is live beat number one. Now let me step out for a second.
Do you want us to
okay,
get
so
in
I'm gonna
there?
do this beat. Guys, it's better if I just do like here we go. Number one.
So
now
brave.
it's called Comedy Bang Bang.
I wonder what the
We'll just wait
legality
on
of
here.
this
Try to say
is.
as clearly
Like if
as
you could
possible
you
so
just
there's no
start your own
confusion.
podcast where you play other podcasts.
I thought about doing a podcast where I record all the podcasts that I do on my own thing and then release my own versions of. Probably illegal.
I don't think there's any. Reggie Watts got that crazy microphone.
Let's
I don't
turn it
think
off.
there are any laws about podcasts. I think it's kind of do whatever you want. So we're calling Maine this episode.
People love lobsters there. There's a big Nick Thune fan base.
Is there? Maybe we could do a dual podcast then and see this episode we will dedicate to see how many people know who you are too.
That'd be great.
Okay.
And, you know, again, to remind our listeners, Jason Segel is aware of the podcast and does seem to find it flattering. Would you say flattering or do you think amusing?
I think he, you know, this is from one source that I cannot confirm. It's 100% hearsay, and the guy who told me is obviously a fan of the podcast, so he may have embellished, or I don't know why he would make it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know, he's one of what, 200 some thousand fans that we've got. So
Yeah, it was really uncool for Michael Ian Black to make fun of our podcast. I might edit it out. I have the power to do that. I'm trying to find, I forget how to Google. Hey, wait a minute. Don't fucking do that to me. Fucking asshole. Maine lobster stores.
yeah, there's a diner that I ate at in Portland that they told me that Samuel L. Jackson had eaten there. I'd like to call him because I guarantee you it's something.
I don't know. This thing's just going off left and right now.
I guarantee you that every.
Feel it too. Speaking of the Hulkamaniacs, Hulk Hogan, we have seen him here at Atlantic City, and I know millions others are watching very intently all around the world.
Do you, get it out of your system, man. All right.
It's the Hulkster.
I guarantee you that everyone that works there has heard about Samuel L. Jackson eating in there. I'd love to hear somebody recount the tale.
Calling this place.
Samuel L. Jackson ate there.
Okay, well here we go. This is
So I want to know if they know who Jason Segel is, but also
first things first. This podcast, there's
obviously
there's
the studio
a
is
reason
giving
to
us
this podcast, and that's to find out who knows how many people know who Jason Segel is. There's a person on the Reddit. If you like to spend time on the computer, there's a healthy Reddit community where you can talk to like-minded Jason Segel fans or fans of the podcast. Do you know?
And
Jason
Brendan
Segel?
has sent me that link, and I've looked at it.
It's fine. You
I don't understand
it.
I don't understand it.
It's just basically a message board. Let's call this place and ask about Samuel L. Jackson.
Why don't we call Robbie and ask if he actually left that letter?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I think we'll regret it.
Okay.
And also it's kind of, I don't want to harass someone.
Yep.
Like he's
You
made
got
it
it,
very
babe.
clear.
Yep.
But people love Robbie. So you're going to do the talking. We'll find out about Samuel L. Jackson.
Sure.
Well, I mean, don't be mad. Maybe we can call Robbie at the end of the episode.
Can I help you?
Hi, this is Nick. I'm here with my partner, Brendan.
Hi.
Do you know who Jason Segel is?
I'm sorry?
Do you know who Jason Segel is?
It's a little bit difficult to hear you.
Oh.
Hold on one moment. Let me
Okay.
think that's to see if I can get this milkshake thing off. Okay, what did you say?
Do you know who Jason Segel is?
No.
Okay. I ate there one time. This is Nick.
Okay.
Still talking, by the way.
Do you know who Nick Thune is?
No, sir.
Okay.
Well, I ate there one time, and someone, the employee that helped me out, mentioned that Samuel L. Jackson had eaten there once.
Is that true?
Okay. I'm not sure.
You never heard that story?
No, sir.
Do you know who Brendan Walsh is?
No, sir.
Okay. So you don't know if Samuel L. Jackson has eaten there or not.
I don't know if he is eating here.
Is anybody else working there right now that we could talk to?
Let me see.
Thanks. I'll put on some hold music.
Hey, does anyone know if Samuel L. Jackson has eaten here before? Right, Harry. I don't know.
Wait, Mariah.
Samuel L. Jackson. Is Taylor Swift eating here? Bruce Springsteen too? Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Apparently Bill Clinton, Taylor Swift, and Bruce Springsteen have all eaten here.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Together, for real, or are you messing with me?
Oh, no, for real.
You know Nick Thune's eating there.
Yeah, Nick Thune ate there. But you don't know who that is.
Sir, may I help you with something?
I mean, it really is it's really about the Samuel L. Jackson thing.
Yeah, we were just calling to confirm that Samuel L. Jackson ate there.
Okay.
Do you know?
I
Do you
know,
like?
but if you want to leave me your name and number, and I can ask someone who might know.
Yeah, let you talk to Timmy and Tommy.
Hey, this is Tommy Castle. Or Tommy Towers. Half of the Twin Towers wrestling duo. Me and my twin brother were wrestlers.
I'm here. You never turn mine on. You just turn yours on.
Well, because it's there you go. You don't turn mine on. Well, it's there's a lot of knobs to turn, but I also think that it's good to have one regular guy and one tower. You wanna if you don't want Tommy Tower if you don't have Timmy Tower. I'll tell you that right now, brother. Well, I think it's good to start with one tower, because then the person gets used to, yeah, but if Tommy Tower starts talking and Timmy Tower wants to step in, and then Timmy can step in, he can step in later, and then Timmy starts talking, but it's not Timmy, it's Nick. Okay, am I Timmy or Tommy? That's one thing. You're Tommy Tower. Should we call the Sklar brothers and ask them if they have trouble keeping it straight, who's who? Yes. Yes, brother. You're on hold. This is Tommy Tower. I'm Tommy or Timmy? You're Tommy, I'm Timmy. Tommy Tower. And you're on hold. Just sit tight. Thank you for your patience. And if you demonstrate any impatience, well then I'm gonna grab a hold of you with the strongest arms in the world. I'm gonna tear that head off and stick it up your ass. You do not want my brother tearing off your head. I've seen him tear off 6 heads. The Twin Towers are going to pick you up and break you in half, brother.
Yeah, let's call the Scholar Brothers.
I don't think we've already had one celebrity guest.
Okay. Your voice is kind of loud now in my earphones.
We're both the same.
We're just figuring this.
I just talk louder.
It's a wild ride, baby, and we're figuring it out as we go through it.
Listen, the last episode I don't think had that many sound problems.
I don't think. Whatever,
it's
man.
It's not fucking perfect.
Is anybody paying for this?
Exactly. You know, here's the deal, okay? Okay? Hold on.
Oh.
Here's the deal.
You just got them going.
If you're listening, just enjoy the podcast. We do it. We get them out there as quickly as we can. We both have families to support.
Yeah.
And we're not making any fucking money off this goddamn podcast.
I'm supporting most of Brendan's family.
Oh, shit. I forgot about... There was a commercial that we could have read. That you see, that's a problem, too. Is our incompetence...
You got him going.
Our incompetence is a big problem with... this is good rant music. I feel like Dennis Miller over here.
This music's good for everything.
Okay, so we called that place.
We've only called one place.
And
we didn't even ask Michael if he knew who Jason was. We should have.
Shit, he knows. He's got to know. He's a big-time Hollywood player.
He's probably blown him.
Let's go down the line here. Here's another place we can call. And we'll see. We'll call places in Maine, find out if Samuel L. Jackson has eaten there. We'll find out if they know who Jason Segel is. We'll ask if they know who Nick Thune is, and then we'll ask if they know who I am.
Yes.
And that's a lot of content that you're getting free of charge.
Yep.
I'm sorry I yelled at you guys, okay? But
you do not get Brendan started, guys, and you did. You ripped him up and you got him going.
Well, it's a lot. We're figuring out sound effects.
You know what?
What?
Thank you for dinner.
Hey, how's it going? This is Brendan Walsh.
Hi.
I'm here with Brendan. My name's Nick. He usually introduces me.
Brendan Walsh and Nick Thune. Have you ever heard of us?
What is it?
Brendan Walsh and Nick
Yep.
Thune. Are you familiar with us? Have you heard of us?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not off the top of my head.
Do you know who Jason Segel is?
I don't know. That sounds familiar.
Jason Segel. Think for a minute.
Has Samuel?
Give me some context.
Do you know has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten there?
Oh, not that I know of.
Huh.
Who's the most famous person who's ever eaten at your restaurant?
Oh gosh, what's his name? The Man Without a Face was filmed here, so Mel Gibson, I guess, would probably be. Yeah.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, there's been no other celebrity sightings.
Oh
man, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Do you like wrestling?
What was that?
Do you like wrestling?
Professional wrestling?
I mean, I have never really spent much time watching it.
Well,
we represent.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
There is, well, you probably never heard of them, but there's a wrestling duo called the Twin Towers, and it's comprised of Tommy and Timmy Towers.
This is Timmy Towers.
And this is Timmy Towers on the phone with
Timmy
you right
Towers, I'm going to come on down there and I'm going to break a table over my head.
Okay, cool.
He's 6 feet 11 inches tall and he weighs 380 pounds.
And I'll take you down, brother.
He's got the strongest arms in the world. And do you guys have lobsters there?
Lobster?
Yeah.
We do in the summer. We don't right now.
I eat lobster shells.
Season, we will.
I don't eat the meat, I eat the shells.
He eats the whole lobster.
Timmy Tower.
Timmy Tower. And his brother's Tommy, who's even tougher than Timmy.
Tommy's got an anger.
Tommy's here. Hold on, I'll put him on.
Hey, how's it going there, little lady?
I can't really hear you.
What's that, little lady?
You're breaking up a little.
Oh, well, I'm going to break up with my girlfriend, and I'm going to come down there, and I'm going to make you my girlfriend.
Oh, jeez.
Is that okay to say
Right.
with the Me Too movement?
I don't know. No.
Timmy and Tommy Tower totally respect the Me Too movement.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay. Well, thanks, little lady. We're going to come down there. We're going to eat 10 lobsters apiece without even taking them out of their shells. And then we're going to drink 2 5-gallon buckets full of milkshakes.
Okay. All right. We close at 3 o'clock today. Just to give you a heads up.
Okay. Thanks. We'll come down. We'll keep the Twin Towers in line.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. I love you.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. She was a lovely lady.
She was so good. 2 gallon. Wait, did you say 2 buckets of
2
milk?
5-gallon buckets full of milkshakes. You know, like those Home Depot buckets? Excuse me. Sorry. I keep sniffing into the thing.
I'm crying. And it's not because of what you said. I think my uncle just died.
What? Thank God we only have, this is episode 29. Right? This is episode 29.
I don't know, man.
So there's only 23 episodes left.
You don't know. You know I don't know how to read numbers.
That's illiterate. Number is illiterate. Can you be illiterate for numbers?
That's what I am.
Let's call someone and ask them that.
Numbers.
We'll just ask.
If you spell it like if you spell out 2 or
TWO, you don't know how to read that?
No, I know how to read that. I can't read the actual numbers if you were to just write numbers down.
Well, let's call someone in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what I mean. If you should see my if I do like multiplications and stuff like that, the way that I have to do it is spelling the numbers out.
Okay. Well,
I don't even I have a hard time even just using an X for multiplying. I have to actually write times.
Uh-huh. I guess the slide whistle's broken. I don't know what's going on here. Well, we'll get to the bottom of this. 23 episodes left. Tell your family and friends.
And I'll tell you guys this right now. It's not the first bottom that Brendan's got to.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
Hey, this is Brendan. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
I don't think so.
I should also say this is Nick. I'm here with Brendan.
Do you know who Nick Thune is?
Don't think so.
Okay. Has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten at your restaurant?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Who's the most famous person who's eaten there?
I don't know.
All right.
Do you know if somebody, you know how people can be illiterate and not be able to read?
Uh-huh.
Is that the same with numbers? Like if somebody can't read numbers?
So like if you write like 427, they wouldn't know how to read that? Is that a thing? I guess is what we're asking.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Do you know who Jason Segel is?
Jason who?
Segel, S-E-G-E-L.
No, I don't.
Do you know who Nick Thune is?
No, why are you asking?
Because we have to ask these. Has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten there?
Has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten here?
That-
Who is this?
We were told this is Brendan, and I'm here with Nick, and we're just hanging out, and we heard that Samuel L. Jackson has eaten at your restaurant before. And I
he's
said,
there all the time.
no.
Really?
Oh yeah, him and Robert Downey Jr.
Has he eaten there? Who's the most famous person who's ever eaten there?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, really? He was there. What was he? When was that?
Just the other day, him and Sam.
Well, here's a question. Can somebody be illiterate with numbers like they can't read numbers?
Oh, I think so. Isn't that the same as dyslexic?
Yeah, like dyslexic, but for numbers. So, like, if you write 427, I'll think it says 724.
Right. So why the questions?
Well, because, surprise, this is me, Tommy Towers.
And this is Timmy Towers.
No, it's not. You son of a bitch. I said to Nick, we have to have one of the Twin Towers at a time. We can't start with both. You can't have me coming in thinking I'm Timmy. I thought you revved us up, baby. I thought you should know. Right, sir? You should have known, because we discussed it earlier.
And then I honestly, now you got my volume all the way off. And
We have to fucking turn it down for the Twin Towers. We figured that out.
I know.
Give me a fucking break over here.
But when you brought it up, I thought you heard me. And in like any relationship, you thought, you know what? Nick doesn't want to be left out at the beginning because it's fun to come in.
But we can't have both of the Twin Towers come in at the same time.
Fun. It is so fun to come in as Timmy right after you come in as Tommy.
Well, then you can be Timmy from now on. Okay,
I
I'll
am
have Timmy
Timmy.
come in first.
No, okay. Now I know.
Listen,
you come in as Tommy, and then I come back and saying, "Hey,
here's what we do."
Sorry, he gets a little fired up.
No, here's what we do. One of us, whoever's the twin tower first, know that the other one is a normal person, and then you can say, also his twin brother, Timmy or Tommy is here. I'll go get him.
Yeah.
Because I have to turn down, I have to put the sound effect on. I have to turn down the volume so they can understand. Here's one. Most places open 24 hours.
You know what though? What you know when you got fired up at our listeners earlier?
Yeah, I might edit it out. You know, this is still.
No, I don't think you should.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say,
what
you know
was I
what?
saying?
Let's maybe and you might have to delete this, but I think at some point we just need to put them on hold.
Put the listeners on hold?
Yeah.
Just make a whole episode that is hold music. But we have to ask, there has to be at least, I think every episode has to have at least 5 calls, right? That's probably a good amount.
We've done a good amount of calls already.
Oh, no, but I'm saying just like, because there is a purpose to this podcast.
Yeah. Call another diner.
This place is open 24 hours.
Hello,
Hey, this is Nick. I'm here with my lady friend, Brendan.
Hi, how's it going? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. This is Brenda Walsh. I'm here with Nick Thune. Do you know who Nick Thune is?
No.
Do you know who Jason Segel is?
Can I ask who's calling?
This is
Brendan Walsh. Have you ever heard of me? Brendan
No.
Walsh. Okay, do you know who Jason Segel is? It's very important that you answer this question.
No.
You've never heard of Jason Segel?
I thank you for calling.
Hey, this is do you know who Jason Segel is?
Jason Segel?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten there?
Samuel Jackson?
Yeah, has he ever eaten there?
We don't have any records of the people that eat here.
Okay.
Who's the most famous person who's ever eaten there? You don't have to keep a record of it. You guys would know. People like to gossip. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard anything.
Have you ever heard of Renee Fabergé, Hollywood's #1 gossip hound? Have you ever heard of Timmy and Tommy Towers, the Twin Towers of professional wrestling?
No, I have not.
Well, I have a surprise for you.
Tommy Towers right here, talking to you live, baby. And if you get you in the ring, I will take you and break you over my knee.
That's
brother.
That's Timmy Towers. He's 6'11". He weighs 380 pounds. Do you have a chair strong enough to hold the Twin Towers?
I bet I could kick his ass.
Oh, I'd like to see that, brother. I would take you down to Chinatown, and we would get some orange chicken, and then I would beat you down. And then his brother, Tommy Towers, going to come in. He's going to snap your pencil neck in half. And then he's going to go down to the music store. He's going to buy a bass guitar. And he's going to play bass licks on your grave. Talk is cheap, punk. Oh my God. We've met our match.
Hey, this is Brendan again.
And Nick, this is Nick's back.
We're sorry about the Twin Towers. They're staying with us. They have a wrestling match in town. How many people are working there today?
That's confidential.
Okay. Who's the prettiest waitress that you have?
That's subjective.
Is she, in your opinion, who's the prettiest waitress working there?
That's confidential.
Okay. Can you put the prettiest waitress on the phone, please? Thank you.
Well, it really varies by the day.
Well, whoever the prettiest one is there now. Thank you. Hurry up. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Who's this?
Angela?
Oh, Angela. Hey.
Hey, this is Nick.
Oh, Nick is in town. He's here in Portland, Maine, and he is single and looking to mingles. Oh, I'm sorry? She hung up.
She had to go. I like that guy.
There's some fun people in Portland, Maine.
Yeah, it's a fun town. I had a good time when I was there before.
Should we get out of the restaurant business and call like a comic book store or something?
I mean, we're looking good on time too, and so yeah, let's find one more. I mean, I feel like the number thing is
that's a
something
good
we
one.
want to get to the bottom of. If there's like a math store,
and we do have the a math store. Like there is a place called
like Kumon Math or something.
I realized this. Well, I mean, I didn't just realize it, but like a lot of my enjoyment comes from doing things to annoy my significant other, like whatever,
Physical abuse, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cheating. Never mind. This would be edited out. But there's a place. There's a chain of stores.
That was something very revealing about you.
There's a chain of places called Mathnasium. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
They're all over the place. I mean, at least in Southern California, because I've seen them down in San Diego too. And every time I walk past one, I give a little speech and I say, while you guys are at the gym, lifting weights, working on your pecs and your glutes and all that, I'll be at the Mathnasium working on my most important muscle, my mind. Maybe we should call it Mathnasium.
Yeah, just type in math in Maine.
Portland, Maine math.
God, I just opened up my texts, and I have a text from Bert Kreischer saying, "Hey, do you want to do a day drinking date?"
Huh.
Monster.
That guy was a lot of fun.
Angela?
Angela.
Like his response when he said, what did he
said
say?
he could beat up the Twin Towers, and I mean that guy was really a lot of fun. We should have told him. Hey, how's it going? This is Brendan Walsh. Does that name ring a bell?
How are you?
Does that name ring a bell?
Brendan Walsh?
Yeah.
Brendan Walsh? No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
No.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Nick Thune?
I'm sorry?
Nick Thune? Does that name ring a bell?
Does not.
Has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten there?
Can I help you with something?
Well,
no, we were just curious if Samuel L. Jackson has ever eaten there.
No.
Oh.
Have you? Who's the biggest person who's ever been there? Because
size-wise.
Size-wise. And hello? That fucking bitch.
No, don't.
Is it okay to say that after like the Me Too movement?
Stop bringing up Me Too.
I want to make sure that somebody doesn't Weinstein me. I don't want to get Weinstein.
I guarantee you I've got enough to Weinstein you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Fine. Fucking try and Weinstein me then, bitch.
It might be next week. It might be in 2 weeks.
And you're going to Weinstein me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to call...
Who? A lawyer? Who are you going to call?
You'll hear.
Oh, God.
At no additional charge, AT&T can help you find a similar business in the same area. Since the number you have called is not in service, please stay on the line for alternate businesses.
I called the Weinstein Company. I guess they went out of business.
Yeah, I guess they went out of business. I was hoping not to get Weinstein.
Yeah, so I figured I'd go right to the source because you guys really got Weinstein. All right, that's,
I wonder what similar businesses they were going to send us to, like the Bill Cosby Company.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry, the Weinstein Company is out of business. We will send you to Jeremy Piven's direct cell number.
Here's Jared from
Please
Subway.
hold while I try to connect you.
Oh, yeah.
See, now today I could do this podcast all day. I'm having fun. This is fun. Hopefully it's fun for people to listen to.
I'm laughing and crying.
We're laughing, we're crying, we're getting Weinstein. Hope we don't get Weinstein.
Oh, man. I mean, I hope I don't Weinstein you. Like, that's kind of that thing where I could at any point pull a trigger. I've got it all.
I could Weinstein you, so I think we should.
I have it in a fucking. I literally have an envelope with an address on it that I've got.
Well, I have digital files. I have photographs. You hold on one second. I have photographs on you, Nick.
You do
and
not.
I could Weinstein you in a second.
You could not.
Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry. This is Brendan. Hello? Why would he hang up?
You know what I want? Hey, I want to try and call a few people and put them on a hold immediately.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Should we call this guy back, though? Well, let's just find out if he knows who Jason Segel is.
No, we just need to call someone fresh. And
I'm going to call this guy
say,
back.
I'm sorry, can you hold and put the whole music on?
We could do that. I'll Hey, sorry about that. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Do you know who Nick Thune is?
I'm sorry, what?
Nick Thune? Do you know who Nick Thune is?
Yes.
You do? Do you know who Brendan Walsh is?
Yes.
Okay.
Has Samuel L. Jackson ever been in there?
No.
Okay.
Can we put you on hold for a moment?
Love to.
Sorry about that. Who's the most famous person who's been in there? Hello? Oh, he put his phone down. He's listening, rocking out to some really...
Sounds like...
some really loud music.
Hello?
Hello?
What's the band that you're listening to in there?
Municipal Waste.
What's it called?
Municipal Waste.
That's some pretty serious stuff.
What can I do for you, man?
Well, you know what? I'll come clean. We're doing a podcast and we're just kind of calling people.
It sounded that way.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, we just wanted to know if you know who Jason Segel is. That's the whole point of the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. We call around state to state and
We
ask
ask
people
if-
if they know
yeah.
who Jason Segel is.
And we also have a couple guests today on the show.
We had Michael Ian Black on the show.
Do you know who Tim and Tommy Towers are? Wrestling.
No.
They're
It's
a wrestling duo. They're here right now.
Hold on, I'll put Timmy Towers on for you. He's half. It's the. Are you familiar with professional wrestling?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Well, there's a duo. They're a tag team. They're twin brothers named Timmy and Tommy Towers. Timmy Towers is here. I'm gonna put him on.
We're the Twin Towers, baby. A plane couldn't take us down.
That's Timmy Towers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do people listen to this?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well,
There's no way to really gauge.
I know that Timmy Towers listens to it. And Timmy Towers would take you down. He would take you and he would throw you across the street, and then he'd pick you up and hold you like a baby until you went to sleep.
And don't take any of Timmy Towers' threats seriously. He's a professional wrestler. He just likes to talk trash. Oh, he hung up. What the hell was the name of that band?
Municipal Waves, baby.
Municipal Waves?
It sounded like Municipal Wave or Waves or Way.
Let's see if we can... I'll put it up in this window. That would be fun to play some... Oh, shit. I'll go with you.
One more year, and your time has come, man. No marks, no
Municipal
scars, no blemishes on the Hulkster brothers.
Waste, I think, is the name.
Oh, okay. Municipal Waste.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you could just tell by their album cover here. So here's some... Dude, so we have full albums available. Holy shit, dude. They have so many albums. Slime and Punishment, Waste 'Em All, Massive Aggressive, The Fatal Feast,
oh God,
Hazardous Mutation, and The Art of Partying. Let's listen to some Art of Partying.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
They kind of have a Suicidal Tendencies font going on, and it sounds like these guys got to be from Southern California. I could get into this.
I could see you like on MDMA.
This isn't an MDMA band. You don't listen to this.
I know, you would have made a mistake.
I got to hear what the singer sounds like. If he's one of those Cookie Monster guys, I'm out. I bet we could get in touch with the band Municipal Waste.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that guitar.
I'm in. He's not a Cookie Monster guy. So let's see. We'll look up Municipal Waste Management. I mean, I bet their website has like a contact. Crossover thrash band. They're from Richmond, Virginia. Formed in 2001. These guys have been around for 17 years.
That's good math.
6 studio albums.
See, I wouldn't have been able to do that math there.
Because of the dyslexia that you have or whatever.
The math number thing. The numbers.
Municipalwaste.net. Maybe we should call that Slime and Punishment. I guess that's their new album. Let's see. Slime and Punishment News. Tour. Interact. Okay, they're on Twitter. Contact. Please write messages in English. You know what? We'll call their press inquiries. We'll see if we can get the band on the podcast.
All right, and then we got it. Let's end it on
yeah.
that. We're at an hour right now.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Time. You don't have to really, that's a real buzzkill.
We're at an hour.
I have to edit it out every time. People don't want to hear that. That like, hey, we got enough. Let's get out of here. We're having fun. I want to do this all day. This is a good, I want to do this all day long.
This is like when you
today.
actually have good sex, you know?
It's like sometimes, it's like there's a lot of, let me figure out how to fucking.
I'm not wearing underwear today. I wonder if that has something to do with it.
Maybe.
Why it's going so well.
Now, do you ever have
farts? Yeah.
Do you ever have did you ever have a lucky pair of underwear? Like when you were, like when you would do shows, you're like, okay, that pair of underwear, that pair of socks, this is going to be a good show.
No, but I had a shirt that I used to wear like most of my shows.
I'm going to get, lucky shirt. That's nothing like that. Okay, let's just call that guy back. You want to call him back and say, hey, I like Municipal Waste?
Yeah.
Because that guy just gave us a fucking gift.
You can't get a hold of the press inquiries?
It's like it was too much. It's a whole company. It was. We could maybe get in touch with his booking agent. We'll do that. Hey, man. I just wanted to say thank you for introducing us to Municipal Waste. I like the band. We Googled some of their music.
You don't have to say anything. That's okay.
You don't have to say anything. We were just calling to sincerely thank you. I Googled Municipal Waste. I've listened to some of their music, and I'm into it. So thanks for that. One good thing has come from this podcast. All right. Have a good one. See ya. Okay, we're going to call...
That is the first time that has ever happened. That was like an angry girlfriend that you're like, listen, you don't have to talk.
You don't have to say anything.
I'm calling you back. I'm sorry. Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, circle. Okay, here we go.
He also seemed like he liked the idea of what we were doing.
He knew who we both were.
Yeah.
He probably listens to Comedy Bang Bang, but he doesn't know about our podcast. He's going to get a fucking real kick in the pants when he... oh, they're booking agents here. When he listens to Comedy Bang Bang and hears you on it, and you talk about the podcast.
Yep.
Give that guy a shout out. He never gave us his name. Hey, is Dan...
He's no longer reachable on this number.
Oh, well, do you know the band Municipal Waste?
We're trying to get a whoever reps them.
I'm sorry?
We're trying to get a hold of whoever reps Municipal Waste.
The band. Ma'am, do you know who Jason Segel? Do you know who Jason Segel is?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You never heard of Jason Segel?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be Dan.
Oh, can we talk to Dan?
Can
we talk to Dan, or we said he's not reachable at this number?
Not on this number.
Oh, okay. Do you know who Nick Thune is?
I do not know. No.
So, do you know what number to reach Dan on?
Yes, I can give that to you.
Have you ever heard of Brendan Walsh?
No.
And has Samuel L. Jackson ever eaten there?
Samuel Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Have you ever heard of Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
Okay. Now, have you ever Weinsteined anybody because of the Me Too movement? Do you know about that?
No.
Okay. Can we have Dan's... Well, I'm going to put you on hold, and then we're going to get Dan's number, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Do you know who Jason Segel is? We know who he is, and we wanna give you a little quiz. Do you know who Jason Segel is?